So you got these young kids, you know, at a playground. Now, Karen decides to come out and act like a straight banshee on some children. But I want you to see at the end how Karen gonna really just basically embarrass herself. Let's roll that clip.
I got hands, nigga. Come with me. Come with me. I got hands. That's why you running, nigga. Oh! You hurt me. Oh! Put the knife down. No. Put the knife down. Y'all want to fuck with my kids? Did you call me niggas? But you got a whole weapon. You sound dumb as fuck. You don't want Guys, get in the car. Stay away from now. What's up? What's the case? I got it. She called me an N-word though. Because you're being one. A is an ignorant person. Doesn't mean you're black. But you can't say it. You can't say it. I can say whatever I want. It's freedom of speech. Has she saying the N-word? Stop. She called me a She called me you up 3 of my kids. No, 2 of your kids. Who the 3? Landon, Kai, and McKenna.
No, they almost did.
That girl? No, I don't hate girls. I hate.
No, they almost did.
It doesn't matter.
Go to jail, they stopped.
My kids weren't f***ing with you. He called me the B-word 4 times. He did.
He kept doing mean stuff.
Exactly, he deserved it. And then okay, I apologize. You need to watch your fucking mouth. Like I said. You sitting there telling me that they're starting shit.
They is. They all started this.
No, see, you got me. Get the f in the car.
You know, I always said in many videos, if you want to find out if a Karen or someone within her community is a racist, just make them upset. Because every time I notice when they get upset, if they're not racist, that N-word is not going to come out their mouth whatsoever. And the first thing that Karen decided to do is chase behind an underage child, calling this child the N-word. Now, you know good and well Karen could not run whatsoever. I mean, come on now. I think that was quite funny to even watch her attempt to. So after her little old bad kid lying, and at the end, you know, she, instead of her doing the right thing, apologizing and trying to see what she could do to make up for her wrong behavior, she just gets on her son and decides to roll off in the sunset. That's why I say Karen is dangerous. Sometimes it's funny, but that situation could have turned real bad with this Karen. You know what I'm saying? What if she'd have got a hold to this kid? We don't know what Karen would have done to this kid. Shoot, Karen, she could have sat on this kid and took him out. I mean, let's call it what it is. And then when the police get there, all Karen could do is lie and say, oh, this man attacked me. Because, you know, they call black boys, you know, that are children, men. And then they want to call black men boys, Joe Biden. If you saw that story. But this is why we got to keep our eye out on the Karens, because that something could have happened to that little boy in that quick instance. And we know this society will side with Karen any day. Now, if they have a video, it's a little different. But when y'all seeing these kids out here, you know, ladies and gentlemen, keep an eye out on your kids. Don't let your kids go off by themselves, because if your parents are around, the parents can intervene and put a stop to Karen right then and there, because parents should have been there. In this day and time, you can't just be dropping your kids off to a park or whatever anymore and say, I'll be back to pick you up. Or, well, you got a cell phone, just call me when you're ready. No, if you're not going to be there or in the vicinity or somewhere close where you're watching what's going on, don't do that, because Karen and her ilk will look for opportunities to do stupid things, especially the children. Because Karen, she don't say, where your mama at? Let me talk to your mama or your daddy. No, she'll go after and try to put her hands on children. You understand? So always record Karen. Don't play with these Karens at all. And, you know, really, Karens affect not just black people, but they affect everybody. Obviously, we see that in many videos. We've covered that the other day in the Walgreens. But I think if everybody get a unwritten referendum on Karen, we could eradicate the Karen behavior out of society. But as long as we allow it, as long as we think it's no big deal, it's going to keep going on. And these videos are just to raise awareness on Karen. That's all. To let you know that sometimes some of them is acting ridiculous, but some of them can try to get, violent to the point they're trying to hurt somebody. And that's the Karens we don't want to deal with. But let me know in the comments, what you think about, this particular Karen. It's your first time coming. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe. That way you can keep up with all our latest videos. And if you want to see the videos the moment they drop, you say, listen, I want to watch it right then and there when Uncle Phil drop it, then you have to join our Patreon page or you can join our YouTube channel memberships.